I'm Natalie and welcome to Made by Mum. Well, I've done it again, guys. I've been yarn shopping. Dad's fault, he took me. We went to the next town over. We went to Bridlington, which is what it's called. I have some whips, I have some furs, and I have something to show from a wonderful, generous person who went into the same charity shop as me, and she heard me talking to my dad, and I was saying to my dad I was going to go look over it where I thought there might be some fabric. And when I got back to my dad, the woman says, "Oh, I couldn't help but overhear, but I've got some fabric and I'm just going to see if they want it. Do you want to come and have a look and take it?" It's like, okay. So I went to this woman's car and she gave me some fabric. She wouldn't let me pay her for it. Now, the first one, and it's an end of a roll, so there's plenty of it. Let's see, does it say anything? 100% polyester, £2.13 a yard, £2.40 a metre is what it's normally sold at. And it is this beautiful fabric here. I really hope you can see that. So there's like floral bits mixed in with some checkered bits. Okay, so that's what the fabric is. It's about a metre wide. It's which makes this 2 metres in length because it is doubled. And that's how, there's still so much left on the roll. And she just gave me it. It's like, "Are you sure you don't want anything for this?" She goes, "No." Her uncle, unfortunately, had just passed, and she had the job of cleaning out his shop. And I was lucky enough to be given not just this one. I also got some lovely white spotted. Now this does need washing because it was in her car and smells like creosote. So this does need washing, which is fair enough. I don't mind doing that. And then she gave me 3 other rolls, which unfortunately are in the other room because they do need cleaning. 2 of them are like a really thin fleece. If I doubled it up and then crocheted a border around it, they would make a really nice lightweight baby summer blanket. So that's what I'm going to do with that. One of them's like a blue gingham. The other one's yellow and orange floral. Very 70s look. That's the only way I can describe that. And then there's another one that's very much like upholstery fabric, really thick and heavy duty. And that's like a turquoise green. That's getting turned into bags for me. So those were just given to me. The generosity of some people is absolutely, I'm flabbergasted. I really am. I can't believe it. Wow. So yeah, I've got some bags to make. I need to bring my sewing machine out. I need to pry it from my daughter first. And then, of course, we got some yarn. Now, this has got to be some of my most favourite yarn to use. It's just cheap yarn, but it's soft. It is the there we go. It's the Majestic wool. It's a double knit. This one's it's really fuzzy. Unfortunately, the only information you ever get, with my head out the way, focus camera please, it's not going to, it just says mixed fibre. It doesn't tell you what it is, it just tells you made in Turkey, mixed fibre, 8mm knitting needle. But oh, it's so soft. So I got 2 in this blue, and I got 2 in this blue. It's a little bit, it's brighter than what it's showing on the screen. It is no, it's not going to show. It's a really pale blue. So I get to make something out of those. And then I went into a little yarn shop, one of my, what are they called? One of my own little yarn shop type things. It's in the next town over in Bridlington, because that's where I've been shopping. Sorry, I'm trying to stack my yarn so it's not on the floor. And in this shop I did find some Wendy Aura, and I'm really sorry guys, this does not have a colourway, it just has a number. So the shade number is 5104. It is 100 grams. It's 100% acrylic. You get approximately 317 yards or 290 metres. 30-degree wash mild on a washing machine. Do not iron, but you can cool, tumble dry. But look at the colours on this, guys. So pretty. Now I've already got some. If I scoot myself this way a little bit. It's hiding behind my... I re-caked this. It looks so pretty caked up. I'll show you that in a minute. It's hiding down here. And I have got... push you back. Come on. Oh, I'll take the label off. But I've got a pink one. It's just so pretty. It's really soft. And this does that... I think it's like roving. It kind of goes thick and thin. I'm not sure. But it's pretty. They're going to make some nice stuff. I can't even put that back in, so it can go in the bag with the other two. Now, this little yarn shop, I was talking to the, I think he's the owner or the person in charge. And I asked if I could do a walk around and film and let all you guys see all the lovely scrummy yarn in the shop. And there are some really nice pretty yarn. And I asked if he would like to have a talk and let me film. He said yes. So I don't know when it's going to be. It's going to be the next time I have time in braids, that my dad's not in too much of a rush or hurry. So yeah, you get to see one of my little yarn shops I like to go to, and it is gorgeous. The window itself just draws you in. It's beautiful. So I was showing you this cake. Let me find this one. Now, as you know, I bought some sock yarn, and this is how it came. And I showed you another one, and it came in a different part of the ball. So this one showed more green, my other one showed more pink. Well, the one that showed more pink, I turned into a yarn cake. And I managed to get the original ball band back around it instead of trying to shove it on the inside. I managed to get, it looks a bit messy that side, but we don't need to look at that bit. We just need to look at the nice pretty bit on the top. So there you go. That is what it looks like, caked up. Nice and pretty. And I did the same to my other ones. It looks so pretty ball done into a cake. It's so pretty. Can't wait to make some socks. So there's them. That's, get back onto my notes. Let me see. Yep, that is all my acquisitions. Now, my finished objects, I'm going to show you this one really quick, because this one actually needs to go, and it's in a bag that you cannot see through. Oh look, it's a boys' bag. Now, I've shown you the smaller one. Here is my next size up. Here is my unicorn with a nice long curly purple tail, some nice hair, and there is the front of my unicorn. I've actually sewn it together a little bit different. They are supposed to be sort of there, and there, but I found it really difficult to sew them on. So I changed it a little bit. I flattened them and did a single crochet across the top, and then I did a whip stitch to stitch it back, to stitch it onto the body on the sides. So it makes it more huggable, more bear-like, I think, like a teddy bear. So there is my second unicorn. I do one more size bigger, or at least I just use a bigger hook. Now the yarn I used on this was one of my Yarnspiration mystery bags. There we go. I got there when they had them on offer at £2, not £2, $2.49 or something like that. They had them on really, really cheap anyway, and I got two. I got a white and I got a green, and I have been using them. I used the white on the unicorn, and then I used the green and the white on another project, which I shall show you in a second. Is that all of my finished objects? I think, oh no. Ha! I made another one. So I've got a cream and now I've got a white. So I made another one. I'm going to make some more because I absolutely adore that hat pattern. I think that is it for my finished objects. Onto my whips. So as you know, I have been working on Study of Planet Earth. Sorry, my mind's kebabbled today. It's too hot, which is unusual. I don't say that. But I think the hair is kind of showing. I'm rather warm. So I've been working on the Study of Planet Earth. Now, I have just finished week 4. Week 5 is out. I need to do that. But I have just finished off on one colour that my son chose. And I'm about to start on the second colour. So I can show you this with the first colour finished. So here we go. And it is hexagonal. So that's all his browns done. And his greys, so that's all your minerals and whatnot in the earth. So there's that. He is so happy with how this is turning out. Now the second colour that he has chosen is again another ice yarns. It's still in its wrapper, so I apologise for the crinkling, but he's chosen these greens, which are beautiful. I love them. This has taken 3 skeins already. Now each one is 210 metres. Doesn't convert that into yards, I'm afraid, guys. So if you've got a mind for numbers, mine's mashed. I don't know, really can't convert between metres and yards. I'm really sorry. 210 metres, so it's had 630 metres of yarn on here already. Oh, my tail. So just about to start week 5, which I should have really started today, but I kind of went shopping with my dad instead. So I can always do it tonight or later on in the week. So there's that. Very happy little boy with how this is turning out, which I'm happy with. Happy son is a happy mum. Granted, that son does like to ask too many questions. He must get about 20 odd a day. And this is living just in a little bag. What's it say on the front? Little fold-away bag. So that's what that's living in at the minute. So there's that. I am working on another project. And I am really late in starting this one because I think week 15 has just come out. So with saying that, can you guess what I'm trying to do and catch up with? I've started the Unraveled mitten because, you know, I don't have enough panic and whatnot in my life as it is. Oh, I do have one more working project, but I cannot remember where it is. Ah, it's there. I cannot reach it. But it is living in this new bag. No problema. I had to get it. I really did. I loved it. And this is just, at the moment, this has just got all the yarn in it that I've been using. So I have got my mystery bag. I would love to know what this was. It was a Yarnspiration, so it's either, I don't think it's a Karen because it's not balled the same way. I think it's a Bonnet or Bonnet, however you want to say it, I'm not sure. But this, I've never worked with this before, and the white one, you know when you squish cotton wool and it makes that squeaky noise? That's how this one sounds and feels, but I think it is just this colour. Because I also got some green. Sorry, it's all messed up. And this one is so soft. I would love to know what it is because I want to get some more. It's beautiful, and of course it's come from pound bag, pound. What is it? A pound? Yeah, pound of yarn. So if I can find some more, the only difficulty is it costs a fortune to ship it over to the UK. So, and then I've used the last of my Super Saver Ombre Scuba that I got from Nonna's Stitching Lounge. Thank you, Rosie. And I've been using my, which one's this one? Just normal Red Hat Super Saver. And this is the colourway Flamingo. So I've used some of that. And my next colour to use, oh, I got my skein upside down, aren't I clever? That way round. I like to keep it so that it's all nice and tidy in my bag. And then the other one I'm going to use, I'm hoping, is the Red Heart with Love. And this is the colourway Mallard. So that's my next colour for my next square. Let me put my white. I'm using the white as border, which I'll show you in a moment. So I really do want to find out what it is so I can get some more of it. Because I definitely know I don't have enough. So I shall show you the ones I've done. So this was my first square, and I did it all in my white because I knew this was worsted weight yarn. My Red Hat was kind of shoved to the back of the cupboard. So I have got Do Excuse the Tails because none of them are woven in yet. That one is the herringbone half double crochet. So there's that one. A lot of fun making that one. Really easy. And then the next one is the Super Saver Ombre. It is this one. Oh, I've lost my notes. Let me find my notes. Which one's this one? This one is Diagonal Trip. I love how this one has worked because you've got your light at the top and then it goes down into the darker and then it's darker still for the border. And then, like I said, I'm using the white to border that. None of them are blocked. I'm going to wash and block them all at the same time to make it easier. They're all the same size, or they will be once they are blocked because there's a little bit of give to them. My base size is this one. It doesn't need blocking at all. It's pretty straight. So this is my base. This is what I'm measuring all my other ones off. Now this is a little bit bigger. It's about 13.5 inches, which is okay because I'm going to make it into a nice big sample blanket. And it's just going to live on the back of my couch and make it look pretty. So that one was that one. So there was that one even. The next one is the Boxed Block. This one I didn't struggle so much as the pattern itself was easy to do. It was the sizing compared to the rest. Now there is a lot of give in this. A lot of give. So I can stretch this and block it to the right size, which is fair enough. And then this morning I have just finished, I need to say this right, the sedge stitch. Yeah. We all know which one it is because we've all struggled saying it. Or saying it so everybody else can understand it without it coming out all gobbledygooked. So there's that one, which I love because I used the green one. This would make such a lovely jumper or cardigan. It's, oh, I need to have a play. So that's as far as I've got. I'm just about to start block 5, which, as I showed you, will be the Red Hat with Love in Mallard. And at the same time, because I never just do one thing at a time, come on, that'd be just too easy. At the same time, I'm also making a baby blanket, which is the Crochet Crowd Zigzag Baby Blanket, the sharp chevron blanket I'm doing in the grey, the white and the yellow. Not really got much work done on that, but I've got time because it's not needed until September. But the woman who ordered the blanket got in touch and asked if I could make a little snuggie to go with it. So it's, yep, what would you like? She says, whatever. So I'm stuck between a bear or a rabbit because I don't know what gender the baby is yet. So very neutral colours. I'm thinking of a neutral animal, which they pretty much all are. I don't really want to do a unicorn because they are more for girls. I actually saw a pattern for a little baby duck snuggie, so I'm either going to do a duck, a bear or a rabbit, maybe even a cat, I don't know. I'll got to run a few ideas by her. So there's that. Sorry, I've got my notes, I'm just looking at my notes. The other work in progress, I know it's a Christmas bag, but I love the patterning on this. It's living in this bag. I love it. My daughter made it for me. It's not it is lined. Sorry, put my project in here. So it's lined with like a grey gingham. My dog's decided he's going to come and cry. Hello, Booch. You need to shush. You can't climb over my stuff. Come on, Bob. My dad's at work. Go lay down. Go on, go lay down. Good boy. So this, there is a, actually no, let me just turn my, I use the big picture, or the bigger picture. I'm doing this pattern, which is sandy scarf. Ooh. Yeah, sandy scarf. I'm not sure who it's by, but I'm just going to show you all the details at the bottom. I really hope you can read that. If not, I will put it in the description. I'm pretty sure that is who the designer is. So that's the pattern. It says it's a skull level easy. Ben, shh, stop. Why, when I start talking, does my dog decide to start crying? So there's the pattern. Now, I'm not doing it in one colour, I'm using a variegated colour, and it looks so pretty. It reminds me of the ocean waves. So it's not blocked, I'm still working on it, it's a whip. So how pretty does that look? How nice do these colours all go really well together? I haven't done anything, I am just crocheting. These colours are coming out on their own, and it is gorgeous. Whoop. Now, I don't want to do it as a scarf. I'm going to change it a little bit, because I have found if I turn it like that, they match up. Let's see if I can show you. It's curling, it needs blocking before I can do what I want with it, but they match and work. So I'm going to turn it into a cowl. Be quite a loose one. Well, not loose that you'd be able to turn it, sort of fold it in half and round your neck, but I'm going to turn it into a cowl, I think. Or maybe just a short scarf for a kid. It just seems a little wide to me, I suppose. If you, yeah, no, it might work. It shows it on a child, but we'll see. I have got, not a lot left on my first ball, with my ball band still barely attached. And then I have got another one kind of kit. Oh, there we go. Oh, it shows the colours better too. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? There we go. Right. Ben, shh. My dog, I tell you guys. So, that's how that colour works out. Nice and stripy, really pretty. So I've got another ball of that. And then, I don't know whether to work both. Yeah, I think I'm going to work both of those balls into that one. So there's that pattern. Now, that's all I'm working on at the minute. I've got a couple more, I think of the right word now. I've got a couple more commissions. There we go, that's the word I was thinking of. I've got a few more commissions. One of them's actually from my dad. He has asked for a blanket making for him for the back of his couch for when he's in his little... How we have yarn scapes, my dad has a music scape, and it is full of vinyl records. So he's asked me to make him a blanket, and he wants it done like a vinyl. It's like, brilliant, yep, can do that. But then he says he wants it with all the, you know, on a vinyl you've got all the ridges where the track's played. He wants it like that. It's like, yep, okay. Figured out how to do the first centre bit, figured out how I'm going to do the lines around the outside and make it look like an actual vinyl. I'm stuck for yarn. Now, I can get black yarn, but it's double knit. I want to try and get it worsted, but I don't want the price tag on it, which is a bit difficult for me being in the UK. I'm going to have a look on some websites, see what I can find, do a bit of price matching, have a look. I want it kind of soft, I don't think it really matters because once it's been through the wash, it's going to soften up. But my dad also has 2 dogs. One of those dogs is a spaniel who jumps on everything. So I kind of need to make it a little bit dog proof. But other than that, I know what I'm doing. So I'm not starting it yet. I'm going to get some of my other projects out the way, and I shall show you as soon as I start on that. My daughter has asked if she can make me a mascot, and she likes doing her animations. She actually did the beginning intro and my outro for my videos because I am absolutely useless with anything to do with technology, usually. I'm getting better. So she's asked if she can make me a mascot. It's like, absolutely. She's done that, and it is that cute. I want to turn it into an amigurumi. So I'm in the process of doing that at the minute. So as soon as I've done that, I can show you. I am working on a couple of other little bits that I'm not quite ready to show or talk about, but as soon as I am, I shall. A couple of new patterns. I'm just dabbling my toes in that little water pool. And then the other thing, right, aha, here's my box. The other thing I've been working on, as you know, is I have been working on some hats and booties. And typical, the one I pick up is the one that needs all the ends weaving in. Oh well. So, I have been working on some hats and some booties, and I've actually got a little pair of scratch mitts to donate to my local hospital for their baby unit. I am doing all different sizes. I've actually made a little preemie hat, which my son knocked out if I can get it. Oop. If I can reach it, I can show you, because my son knocked it off yesterday. I can't even see it. Ah, got it. It's meant to be a preemie hat, but I'm not sure. It might be. Let me fold it in half. There, yeah. Seems a bit wide for a preemie hat. Seems a bit too big. So, I don't know. A little preemie hat. So, I'm making these up to donate to my local hospital. I'm also making up some little snuggle squares. The hospital have asked for some little, I think it was either 5 or 6 inch squares. I got my tape measure. I think, yeah, some little 5 inch squares. Sorry, it took me a little while to work that out then. Some little 5 inch squares that they can pass to the parent, for the parent to have with them for a couple of days to get their scent onto it for them to put with their newborn babies. So they can, you know, those that are in the NICU, those that are born too early or they're needing special care and whatnot, to have the scent of the parent so the baby gets used to the scent and they're not, it's to sort of help them. So I'm going to be making some of those. I haven't actually got one made up yet. I just haven't got around to making one. I'm really sorry, guys. I will ready for the next video. I'm going to do a video all about the whole of it. For if anybody would like to help and donate, then brilliant. Email me. I shall let you know. I've actually had one woman already ask, which is fantastic. Any help is brilliant. So yeah, I'm going to do a whole new video. Well, a whole another video just for my charity baby mouth is the only way I can describe it. Just making stuff for the babies of my local hospital. And I think that is it. I've just got a couple of shout outs. Now, I have got really, not bad, but I haven't exactly done any shout outs. I keep forgetting to thank all my lovely subscribers. I am up over 130 subscribers now, so thank you all. Those that are new, those that are old, it's fantastic. Thank you. I'm getting excited over some subscribers. Sorry guys, I moved my foot. As you can see, I got a new picture of Mum. I got a different one. My dad did that off for me yesterday. So, my few shout outs. These, I think you're going to know 90% of these. It's my Super 6, as I'm going to call them for now. I was going to do Fab 5, and then I remembered another one, so no, I've got to shout that one, so Super 6. So, first of all, I've mentioned her plenty of times. It's Rosie from Nonna's Stitching Lounge with Rosie. We do little mini yarn swaps between us. She's become a friend from far away. So if you'd like to go, if you don't know her, pop over to her channel. I will put links in the description for all these people I'm giving a shout out to. Pop over, subscribe, have a watch of her channel. She's brilliant. I love it when she asks Nonna what they're having for dinner, and half the time I want to jump on a plane and go have dinner too. It would be nice, somebody else cooking for a change. Then the other person, I know you all know, it's Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter. One of the hats she makes I follow, and I make a couple. My son loves the hats that Debbie makes. Her stuff's just fantastic. I love it all. It's very inspiring. Some of the shawls she's done, it's like, oh, I need to make that one. So yeah, that's Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter. And then who else we got? Oh, we've got Judy at Judy Which Piece Craft. I will link it in the description, guys. I'm really sorry. She is from Australia, and I love watching her. She is a hoot. She's just brilliant. She does a lot for one of her little friends to help raise, I think it's for her to go over to America for some treatment. And she's a lovely, lovely woman. She's amazing. There's not much else I can say apart from pop over and go have a watch. She's ace. I love her accent. The next one is Terry from Yarn Joy Podcast. I love the little ammies that she makes. I wish I could make them all the time, but unfortunately I've got other stuff to do at the same time. She's just finished making, do you remember the stacker rings when you were kids? Normally they were plastic or wooden, and you had little rings to put on a centre part. She's just made one of those, and my word, it's amazing. It's absolutely fantastic. I love it. I've actually going to, well, I've got the book the pattern book that she got that from. I've actually put it in my Amazon wish list. I will get there one day. The next person is Lisa from Happy to Hook Creations. I love watching Lisa. She's fantastic. She's hosting a Cal at the minute. It's a movie one, and a classic movie, sorry. And it's fantastic. I haven't taken part in it. I didn't find Lisa until they were quite a way through it. But it's amazing. I like the choice of the movies I haven't seen. I think I've only seen about one of the ones so far. And then it's Wizard of Oz. But then she'll come on and she'll tell you facts about that movie. And wow. Again, I'll put links in the description. Pop over and have a watch. Some of the stuff she's made are fantastic as well. Such a busy household. Reminds me of home. And then the last one is Kellyanne from Yarn Tales by the Sea. Now this one's close to home for me. She's in the UK, further south, but she lives on the coast, a lot further south. So it's nice to watch somebody from home. 90% of the people I watch are America, Canada, a couple from Australia. I don't mind, I love it, but it's nice to have someone close to home as well. We've been having a chat. It's been nice, yeah. Comparing the different places we can get yarn, because one of my favourite shops, Boys, is only up here in the north. It's not down south, so yeah, I've got yarn shops, she doesn't. She's got yarn shops, I don't. So it's been nice to have a little bit of a chat. Again, I shall put all the links in the description. I have kept you far too long, but not as long as I normally do. So I'm going to jump up here. Oh, before I do, as you know, I have a couple of t-shirts. I've got my Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I've got my Jurassic Park. Well, my husband's bought me a new one. Way too big. It's really long, but I don't care because I love it. I'm going to show you this little bit here, which says Crash Bandicoot. And we all know who Crash is. If you're a kid of the 90s, you definitely know who Crash Bandicoot is. And I love the bottom of the t-shirt. Let me see if I can get it so you can see. Well, you can see his feet. Let's see. There we go. Isn't that fantastic? I love it. It's my favourite t-shirt. I just wish it came in black rather than white, because white on a parent, yeah. No stains yet, and I've had it about 3 weeks, so that's a big thing for me. It really is. I think that is absolutely everything. Sorry guys, drink of water. So that's all I'm working on at the minute. I haven't forgotten about doing a comparison with my new hooks. I have just gone and got myself a new, well, I've got a selfie stick to see if that'll help me. Because my tripod's a big one and it can't go on my little desk, and I'm very strapped for space, we'll say. So yeah, I've just got the right, hopefully the right equipment. So I'm going to give that a try. You're going to see me in this shirt a little bit because I have got a couple of other videos to do at the same time. Whilst my children are not here, I don't have them on a Wednesday, they're out with their nana. So I get some peace and quiet to crochet, and I don't have to keep recounting my stitches constantly. So that's all, and I shall see you all again soon. Keep making magic. Bye.